Most rappers don't realize that marketing comes at a cost, and the cost doesn't always mean money, but it always does come at a cost. So let's talk about it.
You know that we coming liars. I'ma keep praying to Gaia. Tell those little niggas stop it. Tell my mama that I got this. You know that we coming liars.
What's going on? It's Pimp Fried Rice. Welcome to the Music into Millions podcast. Thank you for joining me on the podcast where we give artists the tools and resources needed to be independent rapper and be successful without waiting on a record label. So, like I was saying in the intro, marketing always costs something. And now there's a couple different things that marketing can cost that we're going to cover today, and let's get right into it. So, marketing costs time. And now, what kind of time does marketing cost? It takes time to network to people, to reach out to these different people, to tell them about your songs coming out, to just build the relationships with these people and really just start to get yourself known. That takes time. Something that I do every single day is I take at least 1 hour and I start to network with people, whether that be on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. I hop in these people's DMs, I react to posts that they share, and the reason I'm doing this is because now I'm trading my time for marketing. So basically I'm getting in front of these people's eyes, I'm exposing myself to these people, so now there's a chance that they'll come back, they'll check out my music, they'll check out my beats, and they'll potentially become a fan, become a customer, become something that's related to me because they checked out my stuff. But that costs me time out of my day. It doesn't cost me any money, it doesn't cost me, anything out of my pocket, but it costs me time. Another thing that takes time is to plan your social media. You have to think about what you're going to be posting. Then on top of that, it takes time to make the social media content. Do you need to, have photo shoots done? Do you need to have a post that's created? Do you need a graphic put together? An infographic, a meme? Any of these things take time to put together, and unless you're, outsourcing this somewhere, it's going to cost you your time to get this marketing stuff together. It also takes time to post the stuff on social media. You got to think about what hashtags you're going to be using. You got to do the hashtag research like I've talked about in previous episodes, and I also talk about in the marketing course that I just dropped. It takes time to study what's working. You need to look at your insights. So whenever you post something on social media, it's not good enough to just, throw it against the wall and be like, okay, I hope that people like that. I hope they enjoy it. How do you know what's working? You have to take the time to go to your profile to see, okay, I know that 50 people commented on this post and only, 21 people commented on this post. Well, what did I do differently in this post than I did in this post over here? That takes time to look at the insights, to look at the different, things that people are reacting to, the things that they aren't reacting to, what triggers them, what makes them go and check out your new song, and what makes them just kind of like, I'm going to scroll past that. All these different aspects of marketing, they cost you time. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's important to, especially in the beginning, invest time to learning these things, to knowing how they work, to understanding the breakdown of why you post on social media, what you post on social media, how, when, where, all these different things are important, and it takes time to learn all these things. That's not a bad thing. It's something that you need to realize is an investment that you need to make for yourself into your career. If you want to be a full-time rapper, if you want to be a full-time musician, you're going to have to invest a lot of stuff. And if you don't have money to invest right now, the number one thing that you can invest is your time. And in my opinion, time is an even bigger investment than money is, because no matter how broke you go or how much money you lose, you can always make money back. But you can't make time back. Once you lose time, that time is gone forever. That's why it's so crucial for you to not waste time just scrolling through social media, being a consumer of social media. You need to be a producer of social media. What that means is, whenever you're on your phone, you shouldn't just be, I'm mindlessly scrolling, mindlessly checking stuff out. What are my friends doing? What happened at that party last week? No, you need to be looking at social media from the context of, okay, that person's posted really well. Why did that post do really well? And then start to see how you can apply it to your own career and everything like that. You need to start looking at social media as someone who creates content, not someone who just absorbs content and consumes it. All that stuff takes time, all that stuff takes energy, and that's the first thing that marketing costs is time. Now, once you get to a little bit of a higher position, you get a little bit more money in your pocket, whatever the case may be, the next thing that you can use to promote your marketing is money. Marketing costs time, but also once you move to a certain point, marketing costs money. And the money is used to, you could either pay a company to do all your marketing and your promotion for you, which we highly recommend not doing that, because if you don't know, the best way to market yourself is just by telling your story. Because that's literally what marketing is. It's just telling your story. And there's no one in this world better than you who can tell your story better than you can. So by hiring a marketing company, yes, that saves you time. Yes, that saves you the headaches, the stress, but also they're not going to be telling the story as best as possible as you can. Money can also pay for ads, which would be, to boost your post, to boost your social media posts, to boost different content that you're putting out, so that way it gets in front of more people. That way you're not constantly having to reach out to new people, to network with these people, build those relationships. Sometimes you could just put out a paid ad and now your music gets in front of these people, and the people who are interested are going to click on it, check out your music, become a fan, and now join your fan base. Money can also be used to have other people make your content. Like if you aren't a creative person in that regards, or maybe you're just not like technically savvy and you just know you're not going to be able to put something out that's amazing, you could outsource that. There's companies like Fiverr, there's plenty of freelance graphic designers. You can find people out there who will make content for you, even who will post content for you and schedule this kind of stuff and teach you how to do it if that's something you want to do as well. But that's what money can do for your marketing. You can pay for, like I said, the companies, you could pay for ads, you could pay for people to create your posts for you, all different types of stuff like that. If you don't want to have to invest your time and the headaches and the stress, you can invest your money. And so now, there's not like a better or worse. It's not like time is better than money is or money is better than time is. The key is you want to find a proper balance between the two. So if you don't have a lot of time in the day, but you have some, use that time to network with people, build relationships, plan out great content, work on your music, think about your next rollout strategy. Or if you have a lot of money, but you don't necessarily have a lot of time, you could, spend money on ads, promote your next music video. You can get people to build content for you, make really high quality videos and posts, all that different type of stuff like that. And there may be times where, your money gets a little tight, so you gotta jump back into the time aspect and you're taking 2, 3, 4 hours out of your day to network. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then finding a balance what works best with you and your brand. That's what you wanna do. And to be honest, it may be better for you to have, a street team of people who help you out, who are working on the face-to-face networking, and they're the time aspect. And then you have, a budget behind your music, so then you can put, money into ads, money into marketing, into stuff like that. And you can pay people, and it's okay to have that, because now you just have a bigger marketing network helping to get your music out there. So really, it's just finding a proper balance of, do you want to spend time to market your music, or do you want to spend money to market your music? But no matter how you're marketing your music, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost one or the other. And so now, with that being said, like I was saying a little bit earlier, I highly recommend that you do not get someone to market your stuff for you, because they're never going to be able to tell your story as good as you can. And now, the time that it takes to create good marketing content is not lost, because when the marketing content is more tailored specifically to you and who you are and your brand, the fans are going to connect with that on a deeper level. They're going to connect with you on a deeper level, and they're going to want to be a part of your journey and what's going on in your music career. But when someone else is marketing your stuff for you, or you're not paying a lot of attention to detail, you're not really caring what you're posting, you're not connecting with these fans on a level like you should be, and you're not getting the best results and building a fan base that's like big and wildly obsessed with you and your music, which is what we want. That's what we need as artists and as musicians. And luckily for you guys, I actually have a course that teaches you all the different breakdowns on how to post on social media, how to promote your music, how to network with people, how to build an email list, all these different things that either cost you time or cost you money. I put together in a course to take the headaches out of trying to figure all this stuff out, because I've had so many headaches in the past couple years trying to figure out, when do I post on social media? How do I network with these people? How do I even reach out and tell them about my music? What even is proper marketing? Am I doing this right? Well, I took all those different years of headaches and research and just nights where I couldn't figure things out, and I put it in a course for you guys to make all this as easy as possible and as simple to understand. And if you guys want to check that out, you can go into musiccoltmarketing.com to check out this course and see exactly what you're going to be getting into and how to market your music in the best way possible. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Which do you prefer to market with? Do you prefer to use your time? Do you prefer to use your money? Which have you seen as the better practice? Have you gotten a better return from one or the other? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so that way you can find out whenever we're dropping awesome new marketing videos like this and new podcast episodes or new beats or whatever we're doing that day. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. Keep on marketing your music. See you later.